Let me know when you can see me, guys. Let me know when you see me. What's up? How's everybody doing? Nice little move it looks like we're having here, huh? Waiting to see if we break this old high here. If we do, this could be a nice move up for this weekend. Let me move this over real quick. Yeah, we touched right on it. 11,216. That's what we got to break here, guys. Let's see what happens. It looks like it's pretty strong and most likely going to happen here. Thanks, C-Cell. I figure I'd get on the weekends. Is probably really the only time I'll have to do a lot of live stream. I mean, I'll try to fit them in here and there during the week, but Litecoin's still stagnant. Litecoin's still where it was, guys. Remember that I said we could go down to this 32 or 3,400 or $34 range. Now it's moved up a little bit, around 34.50. We're safe unless we drop through there, guys. We've obviously dropped through this trend line now. So our next line of support's around in the 136 area, somewhere in there. But I guess it's all depends on how you trade and what you're trying to do. But I see nothing wrong with what Litecoin's doing now. Yes, I believe Litecoin's going to break up from here. At some point, you know, we could have a couple more days in here. Who knows? We could break up tonight. What's up, Pino? Thanks, King Guru. Appreciate it, man. I appreciate all your guys' support. You guys been awesome. We hit over 3,500 subscribers today, so it's pretty awesome. I think we hit 34 on Friday. $100 price difference from Coinbase and Binance every time it rips, but when it settles down, it's only a $50 difference. Interesting. Let's go back over and see if we're going to break this real quick. I believe we will. Timed this perfect, huh? Definitely looks like it wants to break here, guys. If not, it'll probably be a quick candle down. Libra is a threat to Litecoin. I don't think it is a threat to Litecoin in the least bit. Usually ascending triangles break about 75%. Yeah, usually 60 to 75 they say in the books. So thanks, Corrupt Commonwealth. That's a good name, man. Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it. Are we gonna break or are we gonna get a big wick here? Pretty interesting. I personally think that we're gonna break, but you never know, guys. Let's see what happens. If it doesn't, there it goes. I believe, yep, we broke it. Should be a good. My next target's 12 grand, guys. Whoops, I don't have it in this. There we go. I believe we are headed to the 12,000 range. Let's look at the RSI. We definitely got room to move on up in the 1 hour. Let's check the 4 hour. 4 hour, same thing, looking good. We definitely got more room. And let's check daily. If you guys remember and been watching in the daily on this rising channel, I've been saying we're going to come up and test the top with these up here, just like we did on these two. And obviously it looks like where we're headed. Pretty awesome. I think we're going to have a damn good night, guys. We are looking good. Let me get back over here. Looks like as long as we don't get a wick down, It's going to be a nice daily close, guys. Very bullish. We still have a little over 2 hours, though, so I guess we can't get too excited. 12 grand during this live stream, go. That'd be awesome, right? Anything's possible, man. It's definitely looking strong, though. No doubt about it. We're getting nice volume coming up out of this. Definitely looking good, guys. Yeah, if you remember this morning, or if you watched my video this morning, I had this triangle in here, and we had broken out. Came back down, tested it. EMAs look good. Everything's nice, man. I am bullish here, guys. Savvy, good to see you, brother. Hope you had a nice day. I had a pretty good day, man. I got a lot of stuff done today. I just got done doing the lawn. I had to make it quick so I could get on this live stream. Litecoin will follow. I do believe so, man. I wish I could take people's emotions away, but it's, you know, you watch people and it drops $1 and they're like, oh my God, it's tanking. It's 2 hour savvy stream. I can't do that, man. My wife will be home at about 7, about 6:45 or so I have to be off by then. 12K incoming Titan boss. I do believe so, man. I do believe so. So when you think we're going to see that $1,000 Bitcoin, the hyperwave theory? Sleep with one eye open. Major moves always seem to happen at night. It's funny. It's usually between 1 and 3 in the morning. When I first started playing in crypto, I used to have my alarm set for 1 in the morning and then again at 2:30 in the morning, and I would try to catch those moves. But we had a group of us. I don't know if anyone's in here from the group. A guy named Jim, Adam, and there was a few more of us. Some of them I don't see around anymore, but it was pretty fun. We would actually call each other and wake each other up when a move would happen. We'll cut your grass for trade calls. I don't make trade calls. Think it'll stop to 11,850. I don't think so, man. I guess we could take the move off of just the triangle here and put it at the breakout, and that's at about 11.5. But then the next move, measured move, would be about 12,100. So we're going to 12 grand, I believe, guys. Or Alessio Restrani's 4,000 that he mentioned in his last video. Hate that guy now. Simple is the way to do it, man. When you overcomplicate stuff, it screws up your vision of what's going on. You know, that's why I don't like all the indicators and all that crap. I just don't like it. Cut lawns for Litecoin. David here, LTC. Yeah, we were just talking about that, man. LTC's fine. It's unless it breaks this bottom trend line here on this triangle, nothing to worry about. I'm waiting on a breakout. I mean, that's where I'm at with it. If it does break this bottom line, then you guys know my targets down here, the 120 and the 112. If you guys watch my videos, you know I'm looking at these two trend lines here, the broadening wedge trend lines. Yeah, I don't see a problem with Litecoin. I think COINBASE has got everybody fearful, talking about this halving is going to kill Litecoin. And yeah, well, he said we were going to have a $1,000 or $1,300 Bitcoin too. And then he said it was a bull trap at 5,000. And then wait, we went to 7,000, bull trap at 7,000. If any of you guys were watching my videos at that time, I had a joke I was saying for a while. Yeah, don't forget to hit the likes, guys, and help support the channel. Click on the description box below the video, and there's some links in there. There's a exchange link, Prime XBT. You can get a $20, or not a $20, 20% bonus when you make a deposit in there for trading. But be careful, guys. That's 100 times leverage. I don't advise anybody to do it if you're new to trading. If you do, put a very small amount in there to play around. It's more like a game at that point. There's also some other links down in there. I wanted to point something out too. This might help you guys out. Friend of mine on Twitter, give him a follow. Master Litecoin ATH incoming all-time high. He had sent this over. It's ascending triangle for March and April here. Well, every time I put my cursor over, you can't see, but the one on the right is the ascending triangle for March and April this year. And as he pointed out there, we're forming another one. It looks just like it, looking like it could break up. So wanted to put that out there and give him a shout out. He's helped me a lot with growing the channel and spreading the word for me. He's also got a link down in my description too for to keep your crypto keys safe. Check it out, click on it. It's a pretty good idea. No caution here. Who pays Tone? Globalists, stock market riggers. I don't know that anybody pays him. I think he's gullible, and I think Tyler got him into a scheme to hold the price down. If you guys haven't seen that video, check it out. It's on my page. When you click on my page, you'll see a picture of me in my truck explaining what I think the big hustle was. I could be wrong, but I still wanted to put it out there. I don't think he's a plant. I just think he's an egotistical maniac and thinks he knows more than he does. I mean, the stuff he comes up with everything's got to die but Bitcoin, and the dude's weird, man. We need somebody with the amount of influence he's got, with some rationale and some brains, and not so much trying to force their opinion on people. Yeah. Like I said, Litecoin's probably going to go down to at least this 55 EMA, around 135. Could go all the way down to the 134.50, guys. It's not alarming unless it breaks that bottom trend line. And Bitcoin is coming down. Look at that wick. Looks like some stop hunts there. Major stop hunt wick. I wouldn't get paranoid until we see what's going on. Let's go into the 15-minute real quick. Let's take a look at it. Well, that got bought up quick. Came down to the 55 EMA. Nice. Best thing is not to watch Tone, Tyler, or Kirby. Yeah, those guys, I don't know. Bunch of scammers, I believe. Tone don't even trade, and he people pay him to learn how to trade. Kirby is just a cartoon character. He don't even show his face. Nobody knows who he is. Probably because everybody that bought his crap is looking for him. Common sense is so rare. Wonder why they call it common. That's true, man. Who the hell said BTC got rejected? Get the hell off the screen. Watch Fund Manager. He actually, I think he has some decent calls. For as much of a scam artist as he is. I mean, if Kirby is an ass, man. I'm probably gonna catch shit at some point if I get enough subscribers where they notice I'm talking about him, but I could give a shit less, and I would talk to him in person that I think he's a scammer and he's screwing people, making them think that they can become a trader by paying him to watch. Yeah, I don't know, just a big scam, I think, guys. Yeah, let's this ought to be interesting next couple of hours. Very interesting. Could that have been a double top? Possibly. But let's look at I want to look at the 1 hour real quick and look at how that's like this is the time I expect Tyler to put out a video screaming, "I told you so," every little tiny downward movement. It did get rejected at 1250. Got rejected at, well, I'm looking on Coinbase, so it was 11,284. Yeah, VIP trash shit, exactly. Tries to scare people too, like he knows this something big's gonna happen. If you join the VIP, then you'll know. You know, nobody knows what's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I can give you my analysis and, you know, take it for what you will. He's a scammer, but he says buying. Oh yeah, yeah. Like I said, he actually he has some weird form of TA stuff he picks out. I don't know if he pays somebody else, and just a lot of people do that. I think that, you know, they watch somebody else and take their advice and then they put it on. But yeah, if you look him up, he's been making videos on YouTube forever. Fund Manager, I'm talking about. He's 11024 said B wave. I've heard people say that. I'm not going for it. I do not believe this is a B wave at all. But anyway, yeah, the Fund Manager, he's got, if you go on his YouTube or go on his, you know, do some research on him, he's got tons of stuff that he did on YouTube. He was a wedding planner or whatever, and I guess he got a lot of people for a lot of money. Gold and silver market is pretty interesting. Yeah, it is. Gold's at 1,400, man. I think they probably will take off, and I think we're gonna have a big recession coming too. Look at the wicks on that boy. That was just liquidation wicks. What's the best source to learn day trading in the crypto world? I don't day trade, so I just do not have time to day trade. I do longer swing trades. I do let people know when I get in and out of my trades in the Discord. I'm in a long now. I closed my last long at 96 from 76, and I got in another one at 95, and I'm still in it. So, or no, I'm sorry. I'm in at 10.5. Where am I at? Sorry, I'll check it out right now. Thanks. Everyone should swing by the Discord. Lots of guys with answers to your question. If Savvy doesn't, there's a great group of guys in there. All levels of experience, and guys, you can go in there and don't be afraid to post your charts if you're trying to learn. Nobody's gonna bash you. You know, that's why I joined, or that's why I started that Discord. I belonged to some other ones where I would post stuff and just got bashed and bashed. There were like chart bullies in there or something that thought they knew everything. What do I think of XRP? I don't have nothing to say about XRP. I don't follow it. I honestly, my opinion on it, and it's just my opinion, I really don't care for it because it's not an actual blockchain. It's just basically what the banks do already. I don't think it's I'm not saying you can't make money off it. I'm not saying that it won't rise, but I'm just saying I'm in crypto for the big picture and what crypto's about, man. I'm pretty passionate about it, and I don't think XRP has anything to do with what crypto is. Daniel in at 54. Yeah, I'm in at the bottom, actually. I made a video when I started buying back into Bitcoin and Litecoin, and then in December when I started it, I was calling the bottom. And I hold all my physical coins, for those of you that don't know, and I just trade leverage, and I use my leverage profits to buy more coins. I don't trade my physical coins at all. What do I think of Salt? I have no idea. I'm be honest with you guys. I don't know much about the low cap coins at all. I don't follow them. I hear about them, but I don't know much about them at all. You tell everyone your buy-ins and when you sell every time. Yeah, I do. In the Discord. That doesn't mean follow my trades. You know, I just let people know. What do you think about Litecoin? We just went over that. I think Litecoin's fine. I think I'll show you real quick. I think it's in a nice triangle, and unless it breaks off the bottom of here, which would be 134.50 if we did it now, obviously that price goes up as this goes up, but as long as we stay within this triangle, guys, there's nothing to fear there. Let me get off this channel. What's up, Mr. Big Man? What are you trying to do? What's up, crazy Greek freak? Bought your first Bitcoin at 650. Awesome, man. What'd you sell it at, Dark Horse? Or are you still holding that Bitcoin? Do you know it's going to be more than 20? Mercedes-Benz. Do I know what's going to be more than 20? I don't know anything. But I can tell you what I think. Litecoin's already up more than Bitcoin. Yeah, that's the thing. People don't realize Litecoin was 25 bucks, man. 20, I think it was actually, what was it? 22? Where the hell was it? Let me go down into the daily chart. Yeah, we were right at like 22 something. I don't understand. Very few people provide clear TA like Savvy. Yeah, I just wanted to, you know, show people. I don't know. I just wanted to bring something different to the space, something more friendly, something not somebody out there trying to sell you something. XRP supply way too high. If anyone wants another reason, yeah, it's way too high, and they can use it at their will. I mean, they have control over most of it, so it's not decentralized, in my opinion. I buy a little at 223.87, 22. Hi, thanks, good. What's up? ABC was 78, now 500. Ooh, Aiken must have said something bad. Man, what's up, Poseidon Lou? How you doing, man? Good to see you in here. Thanks for stopping by. Trying to see what's going to happen here. Do I follow BAT? Has it moved? I don't follow it, but I have some BAT. A lot of people tip me BAT on here on my Brave browser. Where's that site live? I need some CS beer koozies. She's gonna get that page out. It should be out next week, I'm hoping. I know she goes out of town next weekend. She's trying to get the web page done before then. I seen it. It is almost done. She's a perfectionist, so until she gets it the way she likes it, she won't let me post it. But you will be able to buy beer koozies, bottle and can, hats, shirts. She makes some other cool stuff too. Big glass, like pictures, plaques. It's glass that you hang on the wall. It hangs off the wall like 2 inches. I'm gonna have her make me a Bitcoin one. But yeah, she's got all XRP predictions. I have none. I don't even chart it. I'm not gonna just pull a number out of my ass. I do want to look at that Ethereum chart though real quick for those of you that are into Ethereum. Go back over here. Yeah, obviously I did a quick 2-minute TA on that yesterday. Still the same though. Yeah, it's actually probably gonna go higher than I thought. Let me redo this TA real quick. From the breakout, go up here. Let's draw. I'm not gonna draw a bunch of lines. I am gonna put it up here though. So actually, that just raised my Ethereum target to right around the 370. That is my call on Ethereum. I'm not saying we're gonna shoot straight up there, guys, but that's my call. The next high target on it. Get this one out of here. Anybody else have friends that expected you to lose all the money you put in? It feels nice to be right for once. Man, I have so many friends that I was trying to get to buy in December, January, February, and none of them did except one, and he just bought. And I'm expecting the other ones to start buying in anytime. Talk shop, not trash. Who really gives a fuck what COINBASE and Tyler do? What the hell does that mean? LTC dropping. Can you show your chart again? Oh, there is the LTC chart. We'll go into the 4-hour, and LTC still looks the same. Like I said, guys, until it gets out of that triangle, I'm not concerned with it at all. I do want to see this close, though. Can we hit $250 in Litecoin this week? I highly doubt it. You never know. It might surprise us all. Why is that Litecoin sideways? In a way, that's kind of good, guys, because this is still a correction. I believe this is still accumulation here. I don't believe it's distribution. We're getting higher lows and higher highs. This, I'd rather see it correct sideways than come all the way down here for a correction and then have to continue up. I'd much rather see this. Thought people get hyped for halving. We're in a different market. Like I said, I don't pay attention to the halving stuff. You think we can break up to 180 for Litecoin in a few days? I do believe we're probably most likely heading to the 176, 180 area. Possibly, you guys know my target up here at 191 too. I do see these targets. I'll say that. I believe we're going to continue up from here, guys. And I'll see everybody's getting probably paranoid again because it's dropping. But I'll keep Litecoin right here so we can watch it. I mean, I'll switch back over, but we'll keep an eye on that. As you can see, right here's the 55 EMA. Here is another trend line that I've drawn from these wicks down here. So I do believe we'll get support off of this trend line. If not this trend line, then I see support off of the bottom of the triangle. And if that breaks, then I would be looking at the more bearish targets down here, guys. But as of now, I don't see anything wrong with what Litecoin's doing. You think, let's see, what am I drinking? Water. Good old water. I don't drink alcohol anymore. I drank plenty of that when I was younger. What's the worst scenario in Bitcoin? Absolute worst case scenario in Litecoin. The absolute worst case for Litecoin is the bottom of that wedge, which is the long-term trend line. $60, $61. And the longer we are up here, the higher that goes. Stay up on this trend line. Absolute worst case scenario. I highly, highly, highly doubt we will see that. I don't think it's likely that we'll see under 100. But that's my opinion, guys. You got to remember that. Do not trade off my opinions. What price do you think it's going to take for the major Bitcoin FOMO to start setting in? 10. I think FOMO's actually already started, guys, and we're gonna have corrections. I know, you know, people are calling for these crazy corrections. We're gonna have corrections, guys. That's just what happens in the market. You know, you got to be prepared for that as we go higher. It can't go straight up, obviously. So just know we're gonna have corrections, you know. But I don't see a big correction, honestly, until at least the 12,000 area, but probably higher, like more between the 13 and 15K. Just look at the monthly and chill out. Exactly, man. You'll sell your Harley for Litecoin if it hits 60 again. This time around, things are different. Too many people looking at previous years and listening to other nonsense. Exactly. And, you know, one guy says something. I said that earlier. One guy says something, and then they all do. It's like they all just feed off each other. They don't really do their own TA. Well, I guess you could say Tone probably does his own TA with that TD crap. I don't believe in that stuff, but you know, the other guys, they just, if one guy, like I said it this morning, it's pretty funny. Like, you'd see one guy talk about the NVT indicator, and it's never been wrong. It's 100% on calling tops, and then everybody was talking about it. We were topped out at 5,000. We were topped out at 6,000. Then they gave up because obviously it don't work worth a crap. And then it was the stock RSI. You know, it's oversold, or overbought. Same thing. And then what was the last one? Whatever. The blow off top. We're at a blow off top at 7,000. We're at a blow off top at 8,000, 9,000, and they were all talking about that. That I don't watch them, guys. Well, I can't say I don't watch them. I kind of watch them once in a while, and just to see what they're talking about. And they all, if you watch one, you watch them all. They all copy off each other. I don't know which person's following who, but they're not doing their own TA, man. I do my own TA, my own style. It's like no one else's. I don't even want to get into it, but I need to. There's people out there that have no idea what they're doing, and they're trying to start like trade groups and stuff. And I've seen one person in particular, I will not say his name, but he got a lot of people wrecked, acting like he knew what he was doing. And you know, he was all about indicators. He had 50 million indicators going all the time. And like I said, he had a lot of people following him. Well, not a lot, but he had a group of people following him, and they got absolutely wrecked. And he got wrecked. And coming to find out, he only had like 2 Bitcoin. He wasn't even a good trader at all. He lost everything, and now he's hanging out with some more influential people, and now he's changed his tune. Now, I used to argue with him and tell him, you know, all the indicators are bullshit, you don't need them, blah, blah, blah. Now he's starting to say what I say. Where do I see LTC at the end of the year? If we hit my target of 46K with Bitcoin, Litecoin, my target for Litecoin would be between 600 and 1,000. I haven't really done a chart out to that. Like I said, I hold my Litecoin and my Bitcoin. I trade Bitcoin on leverage, so I chart that more intense than I do Litecoin. The best indicator was the Renko Daily 3-day. It told you the trend. I've been on the ride since 35 long. Nice crypto trading library. I've been on the ride since 3180. And I made a video of it. So, proof. That's so why we listen to you. So let's hear your TA and quit talking about them. They're a waste of time. But there's really nothing to talk about right now. I want to see what is going on here. And I do believe our target of 12,000 is our next target. Like I said this morning, we could come back down and test this trend line. No doubt. It's possible. But I don't really see it happening. Not the way it's acting here, but I guess we'll know here pretty quick, probably by the end of the day. What percentage dominance will BTC be down before the alts really start running? I have no idea. I don't really pay attention to that. What are your thoughts on Bitcoin Cash? If you can make money off it trading it, make money off of trading it. That's what I think of Bitcoin Cash. Gosh. He was tweaking his settings to make them fit the data. Are you talking about, who are you talking about, Bosch? And I've started about talking about these guys. I just want people to understand. I know there's a lot of new people to crypto in here and in the Discord also. And I hate seeing people get wrecked for no reason. I hate people being gullible and not understanding crypto or the space and get sucked into people that lead them into crap, man. I just don't want to see that. She's rising back up. Let's see. Yeah, that looked like just a big stop hunt to me. I mean, we could continue down more, I guess. But I don't know. This is a strong trend, guys. My target is still 12K. Definitely still there. Yeah. You know, this could end up making, I suppose, another rising channel. Whoops. I don't know why I got that on there. Take a look at that real quick. Let me get this solid. And go down. Ooh, let's clone it and see how it lines up down there on the wicks. Possible. Could we see another rising channel here, just like the ones we've been seeing? It seems to be its pattern of choice lately. What beer do you like? I don't drink beer, man, but I used to, and it was Bud Light. Are you more into Bitcoin than Litecoin? 70% Bitcoin, 30% Litecoin. I'm sorry, 60% Bitcoin and 30% Litecoin. And 10% crap coins, shit coins. How long have you been in the crypto market? Early 2017 is when I got in. I used to play penny stocks before that. I started playing penny stocks. You're a mug if you're in a trade group. Savvy is easy to see who the morons are out there. For some people it is. Broke your target. Are we going higher? Which target? I do believe this is going to probably most likely continue up, guys. Like I said, we could be forming. It is possible that we're forming another rising wedge or a rising channel here. That's very possible. We'll know if we break up out of this, but either way, I think we're headed to the 12,000 range. 12,000, between 12 and 13,000. What I'd like to see is it come up here, maybe get a little bit of resistance on the 12,100 range, come up here and bounce in here for a little while and build up some more momentum and continue up. What do you call BTC as she? Why do you call BTC as she? I don't know. I just do. For the noobs looking to learn ABCs, what we would advise to read, watch, join the Discord. A lot of people in there will help you out and steer you in right directions. There's a few different skilled traders in there. I know a couple of them. People are getting way better at it though. There's tons of resources out there. I mean, just Google it and just don't. If someone's trying to get you to buy something and if they're showing you some free, take the free advice. Don't buy the rest. What's up, John? Am I Christian? I don't talk politics or religion on here. There's too many religions out there and too many politics. I choose to leave that out. Litecoin is a sleeping giant while others are increasing patience. Yeah, Litecoin's sleeping. It had a hell of a run. It needed rest, man. Does anyone in here have BAT? I do have BAT, Jude. Not a whole lot of BAT, but I do have it. I think it's a great idea. If you guys don't like watching the commercials, I've gotten bitched at that about it before. But if you don't like watching the commercials, that's how I make a little bit of money to compensate for my time, guys. Which is peanuts. Literally, it's not much at all. That's why the ads are on there. But if you download the Brave browser, you don't have to watch those ads. And I do have a link to that in my description below the video. So if you haven't checked it out, I advise you do. Especially if you're charting. I can open up a lot more charts and have no lag when I use Brave rather than using Chrome or anything else. It's a lot quicker. Thank you for not talking politics. Yeah, there's no reason to, man. I think we're all here for the same reason, regardless of our religion or you know, political views or whatnot. I would like to think we're all here for the same reason and we're all on the same team. We want to see crypto grow. Saw a video of Data Dash saying the BT comparison to gold before ETF is a bad comparison because of time frames. These guys are clowns. You are a real speculator. Time frames mean nothing when you're looking at a pattern. Can you check the RSI for Litecoin and compare it to the price action? I can do that. We will start with the daily. All right, so here we are in the daily. Let's open the it looks good. I do see, even in the daily, some hidden bullish divergence. Obviously, there's bearish divergence there, but I still believe, if you look, let me zoom in a little bit so you guys can see this. Yeah, if you look right here, you can see we're getting, let me spread it out a little bit. See, we're getting higher lows in the price action and lower lows in the RSI. I do believe we're probably most likely going to pop up out of this channel here. And this is the daily. Let's go into the 4-hour. See what that looks like. Excuse me. 4-hour. Looks like we have room to pop back up here. This is going to be kind of messy, guys, but I'm just going to show you real quick. Put a trend line on the bottom here. Well, actually, it may continue down a little bit more. We probably will go down to the bottom of this channel, or this triangle here, guys, which isn't a bad thing. If we hit the bottom of this triangle, we're still making a higher low in the RSI or in the price action, and it would be a lower low in the RSI. Not bad. It would still be hidden bullish divergence, guys. That's why I do believe this is just building momentum for a huge push up, in my opinion. Let's go into the 1 hour. Look at that. And the 1 hour. What do we got here? Thanks, Anthony. Appreciate it, man. We really appreciate that, dude. And I hope I'm helping. That's why I'm doing this. Sorry guys, I have them other lines there from another time frame. Let me look at. We'll probably be popping up out of this pretty quick, and moving back up. Sorry it's so messy. I'm kind of trying to. Would you take out a loan for Bitcoin? I would never put in more than I was willing to lose. Although I do have probably more in than I'm willing to lose because I don't believe I'm going to lose it. Go back to 4 hour. But yeah, it looks like we probably come down and test the top or the bottom of that one more time, guys. But keep in mind, if that does break, you know, then we're looking at the bearish scenario coming down here. But I don't think it's gonna. As you can see, like I said, we're making higher lows in the price action, lower lows in the RSI. Right there. Yeah. See how the lows are getting lower in the RSI here, and they're getting higher in the price action. That's hidden bullish divergence. So line of sight. The cryptos are young, so they follow very straightforward patterns. Litecoin crashes at the halving every single time. Dude, there wasn't a lot of Litecoin halvings. and that's, you know, people have been getting wrecked comparing stuff to the past. I think the halving's in August, Modern Rambo. For people holding back, what are your year-end predictions? You know, I hold a little bit, like I said, but I don't chart it at all. I don't chart a lot of coins because I don't have time, and I don't want to chart them if I'm not trading them. I don't have time to trade a bunch of coins. I don't want positions all over the place. Oh, 71. Let me get this over here a little bit more. Dang it. Yeah, it's, you know, there's so much hype in the internet about that. You know, every time they hype something up and it never happens. Just like, if you guys remember, 6,000 was going to be the biggest, hardest resistance. It would take us probably all year to be able to break through it. And it didn't even do anything. We shot right through it. And I remember making a couple videos before that and saying everybody that thinks there's going to be a huge correction there, I'll see you FOMO in at 7,000. And that's exactly what happened. When do I expect Litecoin to pop? Anywhere from now to, what's today's date? The 23rd. Anywhere from now to, I wouldn't to the middle of next week, maybe. It's hard to judge time, but we can keep an eye on it. Like I said, if it drops down below this, then I would be starting to look at more of the bearish scenario. But as of now, there's no reason to panic. Modern Rambo, yeah, exactly. I doubt it's going to drop too. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think this market is so parabolic and strong, people can't even fathom. You know, just like when Bitcoin was at, what, $800 in the beginning of 2017 or whatever it was. And I mean, it rallied to 20 grand from $800, guys. We started at 3180 or 3150 or whatever it was this year. Charting does take time. I only took a look at the main 3 holdings. I hope LTC holds up. I converted to BTC beginning of June. I'll wait till BTC hits near 20 and before I buy more alts. Thanks, man. The hold struggle is real. Practice trading, man. Not day trading. I mean, I can't say it. I mean, that's just not my style. I don't have time. I don't want to sit in front of a computer trying to figure out little ass moves all day. I'd rather trade big swings and have time to do things. I'm torn between holder and day trader. I think I need a ledger. We will still fill the CME future gaps. People say the gaps have to be filled. They don't have to be filled. There's different kinds of gaps. Look it up. You know, start doing some research on that stuff. If you just do an experiment, type in, do stock gaps have to fill? The Litecoin drops, getting your anxiety up. Litecoin will beat all-time high by September. Possible. yeah, I mean, you guys got to put things in perspective and look at it. You know, things aren't all that bad. And if you look here, let's see, look at this low right here in the RSI. We're about to drop below it, and we're still above it over here. We're nothing to worry about, man. Yeah, swing and investor strategy. So much more calm and easy. Not all stressed out all the time. I did the day trade thing for a little while, or tried it. I don't have time for that, man. Not trying to sit in front of the computer all day. When is your leverage trading tutorial coming? And do you use BitMEX? No, I don't use BitMEX. I only use Kraken. What's up, Jenlin? I was gonna make it today, but I had to get yard work done and all kinds of stuff. It'll come though. I'm probably gonna end up putting some more together and not release them. I'm going on vacation next month for a week, so I'll probably release one every day while I'm on vacation. I'm gonna make them all first and then release them while I'm gone, so I have something going up. I may take some live streams while I'm out there too, while we're having fun at the lake. Stressing. XRP trash. Yeah, I don't want to get in a whole argument about different coins and stuff. I don't believe in XRP, but hey, if people do and they want to invest or trade it, that's on them. Still dropping here. Let's see, what are we at? 4 hour and a half left. Oh, I'll be curious to see what happens here. If the market pops again, I don't think it will be as fast as in the past. What do you mean if it pops? If it we have a bull run? Click the like button, bastards. This guy's doing it all for free. Yeah, the lives, my daily videos, I more go through my TA. The live streams kind of just to get to know you guys, talk and watch things that are going on. Whoops, let me get out of there. I want to look at this real quick. This line was the one I was wanting to stay on top of, this trend line here. And it looks like we are. I hope we close above that. I would feel pretty safe if our daily closes above this. We moon next week. Possible. Remember that 10-2 resistance. Yeah, we still obviously have that down here at this. And it's raising up as we go along. But yeah, the top of that channel we broke out is 10-2. And then obviously, if that broke through, we'd be looking for support on top of this little channel around the 97, 98. If that broke, we'd be looking even further down. But like I said, I'm pretty confident that if we do drop down, that 10-2 should hold. I don't see the big 20-30% correction for a while, guys. Is that bullish for Bitcoin? Do you have thoughts about any possible military action against Iran? Yeah, I don't know. That'll probably affect our market more than anything. Bitcoin, it may help. Anything for making people want to pull money out of the market will help Bitcoin, I believe. Only got into crypto a month ago, so I have 12 Litecoin now. Portfolio is 100% Litecoin, just being patient. Yeah, investment strategy is the best. If you'd put in money, little bits that you're not looking to, you're not going to need, or you're not, you know, it's not killing you to invest it. There's nothing wrong with just investing and buying, dollar cost averaging, man. Love the live chats. Keep it going. Thanks, David. Wish we could see some more action here. But yeah, Guys, just keep an eye on it. If you are doing your own charts, draw this triangle in. I know this wick's a little out of whack, but you know, you could probably draw it more like this if you wanted to. For those that don't know, I like to use the wicks, but yeah, we could be in something like that, but I still see us breaking up from that, guys. Most definitely. If you go back to the charts around a year and a half ago, you can see it just skyrocketed. I feel that they won't do the same thing. People are going to be way more cautious now. I don't know, man. FOMO does wonderful things. Not a bad start in 2 months. What's the next resistance level on Bitcoin? My target, 12 grand. Heavy resistance, if that's what you're talking about. I mean, we could have resistance right here at the 11.8, but this resistance stuff over here has done nothing for anybody. 12,000 is my point of resistance. Next point of resistance. Just keep the dollar cost average into those. And that's the other thing about trading. There's a lot of different styles of trading, guys, and it depends on what you're doing, what your goals are, what your risk management is. Risk management's huge. If you have good risk management, you could place 100 trades, lose 70 of them, and still be in profit. But a lot of people don't. You know, most people that are day trading and stuff, I don't want to say most, but most of the ones that lose everything, which is most of them, they say like 10% of day traders actually, you know, are profitable. Most all the other ones lose everything. But that's like gambling. I mean, most of the people are treating it like gambling. 136 out. Litecoin looks yummy. Clicks by. Looks like Litecoin's gonna be more interesting as what's going on right now. Let's see if that bottom trend line holds. I think it will. If it doesn't, that would be a huge bleed. If the bull run is happening now, then I'm right. ETF maybe this week. Bitcoin to 16K. Possibly. Resistance questionable now. Yeah, like I said, if you guys have been watching my videos, you'll remember I had been watching this formation right here at the breakout of this rising channel. We did the same thing up here. Same formation, guys. A little bit less choppy sideways action, but same deal. Looks like when we broke up, we did a little sideways action, then continued up way higher. You know, we could get up 15,000, 16,000, and I'll try to put in, until we hit these, I don't like to get too far ahead of myself on what the next target would be. But I would probably take some profit hitting 12,000, between 12,000 and 12,600, and maybe enter again, because I do believe that this could become our next support for a huge move up. Litecoin action has been somewhat odd today. Welcome to crypto. It's always odd. Yeah, you can see we're making a lower low in the RSI, and we're making a higher low in the price. Do I like precious metals, Savvy? I'm actually going to be, I've explained yesterday, I'm going to get more into gold. I actually tried to get into gold in September, and the guy that handles my 401k said they couldn't do it or whatever, so I'm just going to pull out my 401k and take care of my own money. And yeah, I'll probably be investing in gold a little bit. Most major corporations will be either adopting crypto use or create own token. Oh, I'm sure. Crypto Savvy, do you hold Bitcoin with your Litecoin? Any other alts or favorites? I don't have any other favorites. Bitcoin and Litecoin are obviously my favorites. I do hold Bitcoin and I hold Litecoin. I just trade leverage for Bitcoin. I hold a little bit of Ethereum. I hold a little bit of ADA. I hold a little bit of Stellar. A little bit of a few different ones, but nothing that I really care about. I just got it in there just to hold some, I guess. And it's not a whole lot. But nothing. I had a bunch in Verge last year, but I don't have any Verge anymore. $10 trillion market cap at some point. That would be beautiful. It definitely can happen, guys. When, if we had a large correction, I don't expect the price to stay cheap for long. So many buyers ready and waiting for the big dump. Yeah, look how many people have been saying, I'll wait till it dips, I'll wait till it dips, I'll wait till it dips. Well, they already missed out, because I don't think it's going to dip to where they started saying they were waiting for a dip. If you guys like silver or gold, wait for this bull market to start to peak before to buy the provided metals. Political scientist, that looks like that might be a scam. What's your reason for using Kraken over BitMEX? Because I am in America and I try to keep stuff legal. No, I never use BitMEX. I like Kraken though. It does what I need it to do. I don't do high leverage. I do a little bit with that Prime XBT. Real small trades I play with to do the 100 times leverage, but that's more just like a game to me. But Kraken is 5 times leverage. That's how I trade. I do long trades, so I don't have to stress. I dumped my Stellar. Oh my god, BTG Golem for BTC. What are your thoughts on pot stocks? I think you missed out if you didn't get in them a couple years ago. I'm not in. I don't hold any. I got some friends that actually are growers out in Michigan. They're doing pretty well. Still lots of people waiting for the dip at 64. Yeah, I don't think that's going to happen. Still waiting for $2,500 Bitcoin. Good luck. They're really banking on this being the B of the ABC correction. Yeah, everybody, don't forget to hit the likes. If you enjoy the videos, that helps me out. You know, like I said, I don't charge for the stuff. All I ask is you guys, you know, help each other out. Join the Discord. Smash the likes. Leave your comments. It helps the YouTube algorithm. Helps push my videos more and get them out there for people to see them. So that's pretty cheap thing to ask for putting a video out every morning and trying to show you guys my views and opinions on the market that have so far been pretty good. Can you do an easy, quick summary of how leverage trading works? Yeah, I can kind of. The way I explain it to people, it's like buying a house. If you were buying a house from the bank, which would be the same thing, and you had $20,000 to put down on the house, and it was a $100,000 house, the bank would loan you $80,000. And let's say you sold the house for $150,000. You would pay the bank their $80,000 back plus some fees, and then you would keep the profit. And that's kind of how it works. 5 times leverage. Say you go in with 1 Bitcoin, you're playing with the price of 5 Bitcoin. But you have to keep in mind you can get liquidated. If you're playing higher leverage, the price has to doesn't have to move much. On a 5 times leverage, it would have to move down 20% to get you liquidated. So you have a lot more leeway in there. And of course, you should always play with stop losses. Even though this market right now is really good at finding stop losses. Yeah, leverage for noobs is a gamble, man. You really want to practice trading. Set up a mock account somewhere. Don't play with real money. I did. I started with real money and I paid dearly. So learning. And most of the stuff I did lose was in day trading. I mean, it's just too stressful. And I look at the 15-minute chart. I'm what, Bitcoin or Litecoin? There's Bitcoin. I'll look at something real quick. Put a bib retracement on that. Right to the golden pocket. Where is cheaper than Coinbase for commission? You mean just to buy? I've heard people using Cash App and a lot of other stuff. I have a tutorial video on my channel on converting BTC to precious metals we're thinking about when things start heating up. Thanks, Marcus. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate all you guys stopping in too. Please put US dollar in Coinbase and then send to Coinbase Pro. Oh, sorry. Well. So will we bounce here off the 55 and continue up or not in the 15-minute? May have more to drop. How's our daily looking? Not horrible. How long we got? We got another hour and a half. I like Gemini, Coinbase, and Uphold. All right, guys, it looks like we're going to have to see what happens on the daily close. I will try to be in the Discord later and see what's going on, but I'm still bullish here. Coin to Play is a website that makes learning how to trade into a game. As long as it doesn't cost money, I guess it'll be all right. Yeah, for anyone wanting to just jump in and trade, you know, don't just follow people off YouTube's calls, me included. You know, I don't want to see anybody get wrecked, because even when I'm making calls, I have certain points, and you know, I'm not going to put up a video telling you I changed my mind and whatnot. I do try to help out in Discord and let them know what I see and where I'm at with stuff, but there's a lot of people are growing with their charting skills in that Discord, man. So if you haven't joined, definitely check it out. I mean, it's free. What can you lose? If you don't like it, just don't go back in. Thanks, KJ. No problem, James. Yeah, I hope it's helping out. I wish I had more time to just dedicate to helping people out and make videos on it, you know. Like I said, I am gonna do that, but it's not gonna be quick. I would like to be able to spend more time and help people out, but you know, between having a job, tons of shit to take care of, and a wife, you know, I can't take too much damn time. But the Discord is a huge help. Like I said, there's some great guys in there. There's some with higher level skills, you know, all the way down to super new. But don't hesitate to ask questions in there. Yes, I do. I use Ledger. Exodus, I've never used it, man. I'm happy with Ledger. I have no reason to switch over. You talk the most common sense I've ever heard in 18 months of this market. Thank you. Thanks, John. I try. I just try to be real, man. And like I said, this is all my opinion and my views, you know. I'm not saying I know everything because I don't, not even close. Nice. I'll be seeing you in there, James. Yeah, I'm really surprised how fast the Discord community has really started to grow. It's pretty awesome. And it's turning into exactly, you know, what I created it for. Just a friendly, good group of people, and it's a good time in there, man. It's a good time. Especially when the market's moving, it gets a little crazy in there. It's kind of funny. Happy wife, happy life. That is correct. Oh, Bitcoin's getting towards the bottom of that there. Before you leave, what are your feelings of funky hyperwave? I think funky hyperwave is funky bullshit. That's what I think it is. I think the whole hyperwave theory is bullshit. No offense. Self-made 755. What's up, Curtis? I didn't realize till I seen the name. How do you join the Discord? Go down and just hit the description under the video, and there's a link to it down in the description. Just click the link. It'll have you download Discord if you don't already have it, and then you'll be in there. There's nothing wrong with just dollar cost averaging, man. All right, guys, keep an eye on it. I wouldn't get stressed unless Litecoin goes under 134. And Bitcoin, I think we're gonna be all right. Anyways, I gotta get off here. The wife's gonna be home soon. I appreciate y'all coming in, and I will be making my video in the morning, and we'll see what's going on. And like I said, I'll try to get in Discord a little while tonight. If anything crazy happens or whatever, I'll try to post in there. But yeah, have a great night. I really appreciate you guys stopping by. Don't forget to smash the likes. And that's about it. I will also check the affiliate links below the video. Thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate it, and I'm out of here. Thanks for stopping by.